I believe that one of the biggest factors that we are here on this planet as multifaceted individuals and races and gender and all that stuff, as the experiment that it is to learn to get along with one another, which is something that throughout history we have failed to do miserably. As children, we fight with our brothers and sisters, with our friends. It seems as we get older, we still have the incapacity to be able to get along with others. It is an innate thing, probably really well ingrained inside the DNA of humans, that we just don't know how to play with each other in the sandbox. This day and age, it seems that we really have a major issue with coping, and people just don't understand that people think differently, they react differently, and they handle situations differently. But somehow, some way, I don't know if it's all the technology. I don't know if it's because mothers head off to work too early and they overcompensate by allowing their children to do whatever they want, or not really teaching them proper manners, how to handle situations in life, because parents, frankly, are too busy trying to keep up with the Joneses, or some of them just trying to make ends meet and pay the roof over their head and put food on the table. But we have like devoid, I believe, in character. And it's pretty sad because we're seeing the division in the world today. You got Republicans against Democrats, and the independent party never really makes it to anything. It's not the way the system's set up. It's set up to have the opposing voices, but in the end, both wings belong to the same bird. It doesn't matter who's in office. No one's ever happy. People are always debating, discussing, and, you know, disagreeing. So, how do we fix this? How do we fix this major problem that we see today? Well, we have to learn to be adults. And how do you become an adult? Adults coexist. They learn to agree to disagree. They don't have to fight over every little thing in life, and don't have to make a little a mountain out of a molehill type of situation, but people do. People do all the time. And it's something within them. I find that a lot of people are not happy with themselves. And because they're not happy with themselves, they can't find happiness within this world. They expect too much. They want too much out of themselves and out of others. We have to understand that there is no such thing as perfection. And I think that's one of the things that I find within the trans community that causes a lot of depression, angst, unhappiness, that constant thrive for perfection, to look a certain way, to have people see you a certain way. Instead of just focusing on your own happiness within, nothing to do with your external, nothing to do with the approval or validation of others. I found that in myself, that was a massive problem. I couldn't be exactly what I wanted to be, so I couldn't be happy. And it played a lot in my back and forth, not realizing that there's only so much that you can do, because even genetically born, biologically made individuals, they have issues, and they're gender aligned. They're not perfected in their looks or ways or whatever. Like they live and they try to. And I think that if we focus more on the present, focus more on gratitude instead of what I don't have and what I wish I had, or, how you could have that perfect mate, be everything that you want that mate to be. Focus on the best you that you can be, how you can make people around you happy, instead of just claiming how miserable you are with every turn of events. So, just a thought, I'm guilty of it as well. We all are. We argue over the stupidest things. We are never happy. There's always wanting more and more. And, life was better back then and all this, that, and the other. It's ridiculous. Focus on your well-being, which is the most important thing you have, because once you don't have health, you have nothing. And when you're in stress, every cell in your body is reading that message and will wilt and will die, won't continue to proliferate, won't continue to thrive, because the energy, and mind you, we are all about energy. Energy is what runs us. You will get sick and eventually die. So let's try to change the attitude a little bit. And I'm talking to myself as well, and as to all of you that live life with a glass half full, or half empty, I should say, and you should think of it as half full, and just be thankful, be grateful for where you're at. Every day is a great day. Get up and be thankful that you have eyes to see, ears to hear, the ability to speak, the ability to breathe, and the ability to be alive. Catch you guys later.